Just having some cacao, some spirulina in it. I've heard that on an energy level, cacao and spirulina are just a match made in heaven. Makes my body feel really good. I've missed. That music has got me really a bit sleepy this morning, or this afternoon. For those who don't know me, my name is Abby Marie. I help women who are suffering from emotional ups and downs and feelings that they are unworthy to release and redeem their fear, guilt, and pain. To live up to their full potential, waking up happy and energized and excited about their life. I am a life changer. I specialize in hypnotherapy, NLP, timeline transformation. I do Reiki and massage, just to name a few others. Perfect. Now, let me ask you, what does your nighttime look like right now? This is what my nighttime looks like. These are my pajamas, my hair. It's really gotten me in the mood for some snoozing right now. So yeah, do you have one? How does it look? Does it look nice and relaxed and calm? Or does it look stressed out? Most people never stop to consider that what they do in the last 2 hours leading up to going to sleep has a really big impact in their quality of sleep. Okay? A common mistake is focusing on quantity of sleep as a priority. So sleep scientists and numerous studies have shown us that people's needs vary between 5 to 9 hours of sleep. The one consistent factor to waking up and feeling energized, positive, and refreshed is your quality of sleep. Okay? So your quality of sleep is affected by your brain's performance, your emotional control, and therefore your decision-making skills. So 6 steps to master your sleep are: number 1, avoid using electronics devices for the last 2 hours before bed. Yep, you heard me. No phones, no TV. Woo! If you must use electronics, I recommend that you wear some of those blue blocking, like the blue light blocking glasses. So the light from our devices affects our Rem cycle, and our brain thinks that it's still daytime, so we won't go into a natural sleep state, and it will continue to be awake. A bit like, you know, when, say, if you leave the light on for plants, and if you left it on all the time, they'd never know when to sleep. The bit the same like that. So the Rem cycle has been programmed to be awake for hours. So when you try to sleep, you're unable to go into that natural sleep pattern, hence creating a poor quality of sleep, leaving you feeling sluggish, tired, and exhausted in the mornings. Ugh. No one wants that, you know. Number 2, avoid drinking anything with sugar, refined carbs, or caffeine. Even your tea. Ensure that your tea is caffeine-free if you're going to drink it before you go to bed. So sugar suppresses your immune system, and your immune system works the most when you're asleep. Now, if you have that urge to have sugar, I highly recommend surfing. Yeah? Surfing the urge. So surf it for 10 minutes and wait for it to surf by. Okay, number 3, do a quick brain dump. Write down all the things that are important to remember. You know, if you've got all this, oh, I can't sleep because all of this monkey mind, write it all down. Cool. You deal with it in the morning. Yeah. Number 4, use auto suggestions in introducing sleep faster. So this could be like the sleep hypnosis audio that I'm gifting to you. So remember, please comment #sleep if you would love this. Or even doing some self-hypnosis with some suggestions. So for those who don't know what self-hypnosis is, let me show you. Okay, so what we want to do, I have to use a stool for this. It can be a little bit like, a bit weird to watch when you first see it. And when I say using suggestions, this means things that you want to get straight into your unconscious mind. Okay, so things like, well, what I'm going to use today is we will go through the body telling ourselves that it is falling asleep. So when we go into hypnosis, we'll go, my feet are falling asleep, my legs are falling asleep, my hips are falling asleep, my back is falling asleep, my chest is falling asleep, my neck is falling asleep, my head is falling asleep. And then we'll just kind of continue that over 3 times. Okay? And then to bring ourselves back out of hypnosis, we will just say, so when I count to 5, I will, so we're not going to bring, when I count to 5, I will go into a deeper state of sleep. Okay? So we're not going to bring ourselves out of, we're bringing ourselves out of hypnosis, but into a better sleep. Does that make sense? So we will say things like, 1, my body is feeling heavy. 2, the eyelids are feeling heavier and heavier. 3, I am breathing easier. 4, I am drifting. 5, I'm sleeping. Okay? So let me show you how to do this. So what you want to, I'm sitting on my stool. So what you want to do to get yourself into hypnosis, and I even do this as a way, even for sleep. So I would do this in a way to get me back into state. So if I'm kind of feeling out of state, I will quickly jump into self-hypnosis, say the suggestions that I need to hear at that time, and then boom, back out. And I'm like, all right, cool, I got this. Okay. So what you're going to do is you'll take a nice deep breath in, and then you're going to hold it. But when you're holding it, you're going to clench and hold every single part of your body, every finger, every toe, clench your jaw, clench every part. You're going to hold that breath for 10 seconds, and then you're going to release, and your whole body will just release, and you'll go down into self-hypnosis. So while you're in there, then that's when you're going to say it quite fast, okay? So my feet are sleeping, my legs are sleeping, my hips are sleeping, my back is sleeping, my neck is sleeping, my head is sleeping. My feet are sleeping, my back is sleeping, my head is sleeping. My feet are sleeping, my legs are sleeping, my hips are sleeping, my back is sleeping, my neck is sleeping, my head is sleeping. Okay, so that's your suggestion. Then you're going to say, when I count to 5, I will go into a deeper sleep. 1, feeling my arms and legs are heavier. 2, feeling my eyes are heavier. 3, feeling my breath is easier. 4, feeling myself going deeper and deeper. 5, going into a peaceful, deep sleep. All right, you ready to see this? Okay, so big breath in. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours. Okay. So as I was doing that and telling myself that I'm falling asleep, I was like, oh, I need to wake up. So I was like, no, waking up, feeling fresh and awake and alert. So, I almost fell asleep. So that's what I would recommend doing. And it's really fun to do as well. And it's so quick like that. So, I've been having kind of disagreements, before. And I've gone, nah, I'm not doing this. And then they're like, huh? And they come out and I'm like, yeah, cool. All right. I don't deserve to be spoken to like this. Seconds. How did you find it? Are you loving this? If you're loving this, give me some emojis. Give me some love. Still? Oh, so going back to it. So number 5, we want to avoid watching TV in bed. Again, because of the lights. 6. And then set your intention for when you're going to be awake. So intentions as, tomorrow I'm going to bounce out of bed. So remind yourself of your core values on a daily basis to keep it in perspective and to make the decisions that step you closer to living your most